Man, Falkirk was really a kick in the balls last time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? At least we've got the immortal Campbell. Man, like, yeah, sure, he took an axe in the gut, but that man is never going to die. He's like the constant in this movie.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do without him.
We got to our favorite part at the beginning of this cut, not to get into it or anything in the introduction, but I will say it was kind of weird how Mel Gibson put in the effect of like water coming out of all of his different holes. And when Hamish is feeding him, just all of a sudden he just starts springing water all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Jesus, what is he dying from? Too many holes.
Too many holes. Let's get into it.
By the way, that is my dating profile. Like, brag to the world. I have too many holes. So, I have that to offer.
How can you go wrong?
Yeah. Swipe left on holes.
Here we are.
Hey, Swordboys. What's up? It's your man, Jonathan, and I'm here to tell you about all the things bad that happened in Cut 7 of Braveheart.
Hey, Sword Daddy-O. My name's Robin, and I'm here to, push everybody into a hut and set it aflame.
And I'm Rick. Can I offer you a bowl of stream water in this trying time?
I am so glad that the scene begins with basically a soup. This is yet another soup.
It always comes back to soup with us.
Yeah. So this is Cut 7. It begins at 2 hours, 9 minutes, 53 seconds, goes until 2 hours, 31 minutes, 11 seconds, starting with a trip to ye olde urgent care and ending with William being hauled off to prison.
Yeah. And this is, William is in his roughest shape in this cut.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's looking pretty catatonic here.
He has been physically and emotionally raked over the coals.
Yeah, while Stephen is bringing water to Hamish and to Mel.
Yeah.
And Mel is laying there on a stump. He looks like Rick will understand this. He looks like he spent the day at Disney World. It's just this is what I feel like at the end.
I understand it too. Yeah.
All right. At the end of the day, I feel like, oh my God, just please. I don't want to move my arms and my legs. I just want to sit here and stare off into the middle distance. Just leave me be.
I was more focused on how much Steven is fucking up already in this cut. I mean, can you please just hold the cup steady? We want some of the water to come from the stream to us. He's just spilling it left and right.
Don't pour it on my leg. I don't want to be wet and bloody.
Yeah. Listen, great. It looks like I pissed my kilt. Thanks.
You want as much of that river water as you want, because if the sword wound or the arrow wound doesn't kill you, the dysentery sure will.
Sure. That's a running stream, so hopefully they're just not downstream from the battle.
I was about to say, yeah, where is Falkirk in relation to where they're sitting right now?
I hope they're not. They're just like over the hill, like literally like maybe 15 feet away from where the battle was.
No, it's not that bad. Really, the only thing they have to worry about is just upstream. Robert the Bruce Sr. is just taking a piss into that stream. Maybe something falls off while he's doing it.
Nothing soothes the leprosy like sitting in a moving stream.
It tastes like Bruce.
Steven, you brought chunks with the sweater.
Is it the Tom Cruise War of the Worlds movie where like they're sitting next to a river and then it's like full of bodies and stuff like that? Am I imagining?
I've never seen that movie all the way through. I think I started it and then said, this is boring, and stopped watching it.
Oh, God. It's so weird how wrong you are.
But there was so much running. That's like the main reason to see a Tom Cruise movie.
I know. It's one of the only Tom Cruise movies I've never seen.
Also, it's a rad Steven Spielberg movie and a remake of a great story by H.G. Wells.
I know War of the Worlds.
Oh, okay. You're like a purist. You're like, no. If they're not like golden and glowing green lasers, I don't want anything to do with that. Too much running, Tom. Oh,
dude, real ones know that
if it's
real ones know that if you're not listening to the original radio play, everything else is just
that's what I
not
grew
worth
up
it.
on. My parents bought me those. I had like cassette tapes of the original, like the original recording with commercials. So like in the middle of it, they would just go to an interlude and it would just be music.
Cocaine gum, you gotta chew it.
Yeah. So speaking of War of the Worlds and running, someone who's not going to be running anymore, Campbell is dying.
Yeah.
Not slowly, but very quickly, which is good. And I like that. When Steven's like trying to hand water to William Wallace, and he hands him the water, and he's like, "No, I'll make the soup after he dies." After he dies, he's like winking, like we're gonna
put him in the broth, and he'll really be Campbell's soup.
What do you think? Yeah, what do you think Campbell's? Yeah, this is where that comes from. This is the beginning of Campbell's soup. It's just old grizzled man.
You know, Hamish was the original Campbell's baby.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's taking care of his axe wound. Not a euphemism. He actually has a true axe wound in his chest.
Right.
And this is for all you dads out there to start to cry a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Oh God, Cat Stevens fires up in this scene. I'm like broken.
Oh yeah. It's like, I've lived long enough to live free, and I see you turn into the man that you are. It's like, no, you're gonna live. Well, Hamish, come on. The English have slowly been chopping one piece at a time off of Campbell for the past couple of years. So
I cannot give any more.
Yeah, this is the point of the movie where like the dads and the men in the audience. Okay, Mel is giving you permission to cry.
Yeah.
You've been hoorahing through all the battle scenes, and now like when Campbell is dying, and I'm proud to see the man you are. That's when the man be like, "Oh,
it's that time. Take it easy." Sorry.
And he's like, "Take my kilt off me." He's like, "What?"
I need people to see it one last time, so they know my wife's stories were true.
By the way, that's how she died.
I killed her with it.
I impaled her.
Literally,
I killed her. Get it? I killed her.
And then
anyway. This is Robert the Bruce's most dramatic cut, by the way, and we get into it with this smoky battleground and him falling to his knees.
Okay, so is it evening? Like, is the sun going down? Is that why we're dusk. Like in blue light here? Okay,
this is the golden hour, but that's what it looks like in Scotland. It's just foggy and like dim, and you're like, what?
Okay, something that we need to remember while Robert the Bruce is walking through the battlefield and seeing all of the men who died because of his betrayal. We got to remember that when you die, your bowels void. Yeah. So he's walking through a sea of shit.
Poopy.
That's why people are walking around with like fabric over their face. Because if not for the voiding of the bowels, this is like a huge payday for the battlefield scavengers. One
guy's not even dead. Like he's just kind of writhing, and it's like, hey, maybe help that dude.
Medic. I honestly try to look at the bright side of this whole situation. I mean, there's dead bodies everywhere, but look at all the free swords.
Exactly.
You got your pick of the litter here.
You're more of a kilt half full kind of guy.
That's what your mother said. No.
My kilt's not half full; it's fully full of Campbell. Yeah, I can't tell. Like some of them seem to be like looking for their loved ones. Some of them seem to be like picking through the bodies. Like I can't quite tell what everyone's job is here.
Yeah, there's a couple of kids who actually probably did find their dad because they're crying over him.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a second, we already did this with the last scene. Let's cut away from those guys real quick.
What is the notice that goes out about this? It's like, hey, battle just happened about 20 miles away. We got to walk because I think Dad's still there.
If your husband didn't come home, you should probably go check on him.
Yeah, these folks don't have anything to distract. They don't have Facebook. They don't have Twitter or anything like that. Right. If an army's marching through, they're hanging out on the sides waiting for it to end so that they can go and scurry through it.
Yeah, I wonder if there's no relation at all. More like these are like, vultures.
Listen,
Like,
I'm not saying
swords.
that I would choose to be a battlefield vulture as a profession if I lived in the medieval times,
yeah,
but
it's a great way to turn a profit.
Because remember, at this
exactly.
time, you didn't really know. Like, all you knew was dead bodies are bad. Like, you didn't know that basically every person here is going to die from some disease they're going to pick up from these dead bodies.
Yeah.
I
Right.
mean, Robert the Bruce is not that long for life walking around in this muck.
Oh, when he comes to his knees down in all this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
Pulling
He
up
drops to
around
his knees and
legs.
there's an audible squelch.
When you edit this, Rick, can you just have him, like, when he's going down, can you just have, like, or like just going on around him? He's just like, that's what really brought him to his knees. It's just like, it smells so bad here. I can't
even-
handle it.
Can't even keep my balance.
That's why in the next scene he's like, I was on the battlefield, it's tearing me apart. He's not talking
It's
about the
tearing
betrayal.
me apart.
Telling you he's talking about the smell.
I ruined my trousers.
Yeah.
That's why we don't wear trousers.
It really smelled like farts.
But I do love how he walks into the room where his dad is hanging out and he's like,
Yeah.
I did not want to betray him. I did not. Oh, hi,
Hello,
Dad.
Mark. Oh, where his dad is. I like that we say his dad is resting, where his dad is melting.
Yeah.
Does Robert keep his dad locked up in the tower like Rapunzel?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
If you want to come into my tower, I will let one of my skin flaps down and you can climb up it.
it's how Robert achieves his young look. You know,
Well, there's Robert the Bruce and Robert the Ooze.
he goes up there and combs his dad's hair and says a little rhyme to himself.
And in the mirror, I see a strong, confident leader. Oh, you're here too.
So basically, he's like, I hate this. I want to be like William Wallace. He fights.
Yeah.
He fights for truth, and his men follow him for because they know it's the right thing to do. Whereas I'm an asshole who like takes your land away from me if you don't fight for me.
Yeah. It's literally the difference between a real community leader and a landlord.
Yeah. He's just a slumlord.
Oh yeah, when he's
Gotcha.
like it's tearing me apart. I was thinking, oh, son, can you please watch your phrasing around your leopard dad?
And he says, I will not lose heart. And I kept waiting on it. I kept waiting on the line. I kept waiting on I'm like, oh, heart. Okay.
I mean,
I
they
just
could've-
want my heart to be brave, maybe.
They could have
No.
thrown in a lot more like, oh, okay, so you got tearing me apart, my losing heart, this whole situation, I'm coming to pieces over it.
A heart. Let's see. A part. This battlefield fell smells like fart.
Farts.
Yeah, it all works together.
I feel like little bits of me are being torn away.
I feel like I'm melting into a stew of Scottishmen.
Yeah, the big statement from Robert the Bruce is he says very definitively, I will never be on the wrong side again. And we need the tearaway of John Cena to say, are you sure about that?
And then, or you need Ron Howard to be like, he did. He was. Not 10 minutes later, he's on the wrong side of it again.
It's
Listen.
funny. I you can't actually see John Cena in that scene, but he's there.
He's there. So next we go to Mornay having a wet dream.
Yeah, well, it's not so much a wet one as much as a fire one. So it's not Avatar 2, it's Avatar 3.
Right,
So
right.
it's so weird that when they show this and they show the fire and Braveheart kind of riding his horse out of the fire. Next to him is Tom Cruise on that motorcycle. And I was like, this is the movie I wanted. This is what I want to see.
Did you see the doves?
Look at all these Scottish doves. There's so many of them.
Yeah, so if you
Yeah.
zoomed out, you'd have William in the middle, you'd have Tom Cruise, Ethan Hunt on one side with the motorcycle, and then like Chow Yun Fat jumping sideways with a couple of pistols.
Oh,
A real team up situation.
How about like Logan just walking away with a cigar in his mouth?
He's the one that sparked off the explosion.
Yeah,
He
that's
raked
probably
his claws against the rocks.
With how much this movie is fiction that I'm learning about, there's just like
Yeah,
not
this
a
is
lot
all
of truth.
bullshit.
Like
Robin.
the nightmare that it is. The nightmare that Mornay has could have just been like the scene. It could have been reality. Like he woke up and suddenly William is appearing out of flames in front of him to kill him.
Well, I'm sure his subconscious probably heard the horse riding through the castle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's one of those situations where like your alarm is going off in the morning and it's playing a song and like in your dream you're hearing the song.
Yep.
You're like, oh man, that's a great song.
Well, yeah,
and
what
meanwhile,
song
your
do you
phone
think
is
they're hearing
screaming
right
at you to
now?
wake up.
You know what's sad? It's Afternoon Delight. That's what's playing right now in his head. He's got it set on snooze, and he wakes up and he's like, "Oh, thank God he's not here. Oh, I'm so happy."
Guess what?
So
I wrote down William maces him. That's not the verb that we don't use that as the verb, right?
No, he
sprays in his mace.
He smashes his face with a ball.
Yeah, it's
okay.
Well, it's like, is it a mace or is it sort of a meteor hammer situation? I do think that this whole scene is sort of a reverse Godfather, where the horse wakes up with a bloody man head in the bed instead of the other way around.
Yeah, motherfucker. How about that?
Take that.
Hate that fucking movie.
But then we get a reference to another movie, which is also fun because Mornay's bedroom is like it opens up over the moat. Like he's got a raised platform.
I don't know if it's a moat or they're just next to water.
Yeah, but so the dudes come in, the guards come in because their lord has just been murdered, and
then I'll do some ninja kicks. You see that action? I didn't even have a stunt horse.
But Mel Gibson apparently back in 1991 saw Wild Hearts Can't Be Broken and thought, oh man, I can do that too. And he just Peter Pans right off of that castle.
Well, on top of a rubber horse. Yeah, they had to use a rubber horse. That horse sucks. When that horse goes flying and it doesn't move at all and just falls into the water.
Are you kidding me? I don't know what that other voice was, but this is the real Clumpy. And I did that. I learned that when I played Tornadoes.
No, nice try. Nice try.
I did that myself.
He just went limp.
I think Clumpy's turning into Steven Seagal and makes us want to think that he did all his own stunts. Big fat turd. One thing
sunglasses
before we say goodbye to Mornay for the rest of the movie, he was also because Robin's a big fan of musicals. You know that he was the master of the house in the in one of the many versions, like the 20th anniversary. I can't remember if he's like the 20. He's master of the house. So,
oh really?
Yeah, thought you should know.
Was that part like the concert film or something like that?
He is in the concert film, but that's like every generation of masters of the house. And I don't know if he was one of the original because he is older. He might have been the original master of the house in the original version of it, but
yeah, he's got big Thenardier energy.
Oh yeah, he's a thespian, but he gets his and literally there's a smash cut. That's where this comes from. That word we never heard the word smash cut before this. Yeah, literally he smashes his head and then they cut to a doll that's been had its head smashed in, caved in face. Yeah.
The actor that played Mornay didn't do that himself.
No, he didn't die for the movie.
I can cave my own face in on command. Can you hire me?
So
this movie is officially demornayed, right?
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
He's dead.
Brings him a lady later on.
He's dead, and Robert the Bruce is slowly losing his mind, which I love. He's just like, we deserve this. He's just happy with he's sitting around a table eating. I'm sure they're drinking soup. I don't see the soup, but I know it's there. I know
there is a giant roast beast in the middle. Like this is definitely like a Whoville Christmas situation. There's a big roast beef beast.
You think it's Christmas?
Carving into it.
No, the roast beast arrives at the end of the scene.
Yeah. I'm Cindy Lou Who.
Like obviously, yeah. Like you mentioned, Robert the Bruce is starting to unravel a little bit. But what really confuses me about this scene is like everything's hunky dory, everything's happy. Craig opens up his dinner roll, and then like that's when the blood kind of like drips into it.
Nice little garnish.
Was Lachlan up there the whole time, and then William slit his throat then to drop him? Like,
yeah, great question.
Like we don't see William run away. Like the logistics of this dead body deposit.
He's just been there. He's been there for hours, and he just the pooling of the blood is finally like kind of dripped off. hard to tell.
This is why William Wallace is a great hero to those later legends that would do the same thing, Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees. Like they're very big on the I can easily prop up this corpse so it falls down at the perfect time to scare the shit out of people.
I also enjoy that he kills them in the order that we've learned their names. Like the movie only calls them Lachlan, Mornay, and what's his last name?
Craig.
Craig. But they never call them, and even when they're in order, they're usually sitting in that order.
Yeah.
So yeah,
The kill list.
I think I don't remember for specifically, but Craig makes it through the movie, right?
Oh, he does. Yeah.
Yeah. Is he there at the end? Is he at the battle
With Robert the Bruce? Yeah.
Basically, when Robert's like, "Fuck everybody, I'm gonna go going for this." And he's just like, "Jesus Christ."
Yeah.
Yeah, true lackey.
He doesn't get a comeuppance at the end. That's too bad.
Nope.
Well, I mean, he dies for. I mean, maybe he might have. He may be one of the people that actually. I'd be better if Robert the Bruce used him as a human shield in the fight. That would be pretty great.
If you're worried about comeuppance, technically everybody in this movie eventually died.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Does that help?
Wait, that's not fiction.
And then of course, Connor McLeod steps out and goes, "Not everybody."
Yeah. Oh, yes. I know we've been saying this from the beginning, but if this movie just took place a little bit later, long enough that Connor McLeod was around, he would have been a great ally for William Wallace.
Well, it's funny because William uses the same helicopter unit in this next scene that McLeod does when he does his little montage of training and running up a mountain.
And they got the rights to getting strong now, and from Rocky, and they were able to have it where he runs up the mountain. It's so good. And this is our kind of like William Wallace killed 50 men. Look, this is his legend continues kind of.
He killed 50 men if he killed one. No, it was 100. He cut through them like Moses through the Red Sea.
Yeah, this is good stuff.
The references that people had available to them at this time were very limited.
Yeah. Oh, that guy's probably the most. They probably think that guy talking about Moses and the Red Sea, he's literally like the most pop culture affluent guy that they know, because they don't have pop culture. Their pop culture is like, did you go to the field after the Battle of Falkirk and get yourself some shit? Did you smell it? It was terrible.
I'm sorry, I had to break away for the conversation to do a quick reference. And Rick, can you please put a reel of William running up the mountain to "Hearts on Fire"? Actually, is the song that plays when Rocky runs up.
I know that. I'm just
all right.
There are a few patches.
Not everybody.
Too deep of a cut.
Not everybody has seen Rocky 4. I'm just saying everyone knows like the Rocky thing.
I think more people have seen Rocky 4 than Rocky.
Well, in this group, more people have seen Rocky 4 for sure. So we're definitely talking to our.
That reminds me of Drago. All right.
Yeah, it is weird that he also gets to the top of the hill and shouts Drago.
And he and then it's the end of Waking Ned Divine starts playing. Another great top of hill song movie.
Okay.
The next scene is,
how about Go Tell It on the Mountain? We could just keep going with this.
I've never seen Go Tell It on the Mountain actually sung on a mountain in a movie.
Well, that's because you're supposed to sing it and then go tell it on the mountain.
Gotcha.
The mountain
is Go Tell It on the Mountain. Is Go Tell It on the Mountain and Climb Every Mountain the same song?
No.
Okay.
Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
that Jesus Christ is Lord.
Every mountain.
Yeah, I don't think Climb Every Mountain has to do with God at all. It's about escaping Nazis.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right. Totally different.
This movie needs more Nazis.
if William Wallace had existed in the 1940s, he would have loved riding around on a horse, meteor hammering Nazis in the face.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The next scene is speaking of people rotting.
Yeah,
Longshanks is slowly dying. He's
got
a bit of a cough.
The first line in this scene is, "It will be worse than before," and I can only assume that they're talking about sequels to popular movies.
Yes.
Sire, they're coming out with a second Highlander. It will be worse than before.
Supposedly he's from space. Oh no.
This all bothers me, but honestly, Lord Hamilton, your haircut is what offends me the most. Little Dutch boy, Lord Hamilton here.
Yeah.
Little Lord Hamilton.
Meanwhile, Lord Burr is out in the hallway bitching about how he wants to be in the room where it happens.
Oh, poor bastard. He's just gonna have to wait for it.
Yeah.
I'm glad they had the strength and the courage to let white people play Scotsman in this movie. Very, very, very happy with that.
I mean, yeah. I do like that Longshanks actually is the first person to use the word sheeple in this.
These people are sheeple. They've got Longshanks syndrome.
Longshanks derangement syndrome.
Everyone loves me. We all know it.
He is a little obsessed with sheep because he mentions sheep twice, the shepherd once, and then he refers to a group of assassins as a flock. And I'm like, is that the proper plural noun?
No, it's a murder of assassins, I believe. Okay. Just like a crow.
I'd say, because we watched on the TC for the Patreon, we watched 13 Assassins. I'm like, should we have been referring to them as a flock this whole time?
We probably should have. I mean, that's probably the more proper term. I enjoy that Donald Jr. is not even sitting in the chair. He's like laying across, like he can't even sit right. He can't even sit in the, like, what I assume to be the throne chair of a queen at some point. There was a queen at some point. I don't quite understand like what this room is. It's got a giant fire pit in the middle. Like, is this like a casual room? But it definitely has a throne of some sort in the middle of it.
I mean, this is their space for dark scheming.
Oh,
like,
gotcha.
I need to like have a clandestine, conniving type of meeting. Let's go to the basement room.
I'm assuming that they're in York still, and they went to whoever was left running the place after all that. Be like, so where's your like deepest, darkest, like conniving room? Like, where is the place where you tell the most secrets?
Where is your man cave?
Exactly.
Yes.
If you don't notice, on the other side, there's a giant TV. Yeah. And a popcorn machine.
Couple of arcade cabinets.
One of those coolers for Red Bull.
I love the
Longshanks has
Belushi
the
College
top score
poster.
for Galaga.
Longshanks walks over and there's just a Blackstone. And he's like starting the grill up to kind of like cook some hibachi.
Some pieces of Robert the Bruce Sr.
The important thing about this room is that there's ample space for Nicolette to be eavesdropping, because there's nothing that woman loves more than eavesdropping. More so than sleeping with members of the cabinet.
Yeah.
More so than, delivering messages to, other military leaders. She loves to just be sneaky.
She is tonguing her way around that entire castle.
Yeah. And good for her. The girl knows what she wants, and she knows who she's loyal to, and she's loyal to Isabel.
Longshanks Jr. is at first appalled at the fact that Longshanks basically is like, if your wife gets murdered, it's actually better for us in the end, like, because that'll give us a French ally who will go against Scotland too. He's kind of like, well, he's like, oh, and then he's like, oh wait, I'm gay.
Yeah,
I don't care.
Yeah, I got more of a smirk out of it, like, oh, finally, thank God. So this is good. I'm gonna get away scot-free.
Oh no, my wife died. Oh no.
Oh God.
No, please.
Anyway, looking for a new male servant. Good friend. Likes long walks on the moors.
Yeah. So basically they invite them. I mean, why would you ever come to this? And this is the same. Now, I don't remember exactly. Is this the same fucking house from the beginning of the movie?
It looks where all the nobles were hung the first time.
It looks a lot like it.
Oh, that would be poetic.
Like, did they just redress it again? But they've sent Steve, your favorite, Steven is there. Because now, I mean, he's moving up. Campbell's gone, so he's just moved up one more spot.
Yeah, it's Stephen and Hamish. True. They are the backup dancers for the William Wallace show.
And of course, he was the one that thought to bring the marshmallows. Yeah, we got to hand it to Steven.
Also, he's like, bring about 50 tons of tar. What? I want you to bring tar. So right now, what's happening in the woods is there's a shit ton of Scotsmen with buckets of tar waiting to come in. And
So really, it's the assassins that are dumb for not being more
Also,
aware.
I don't feel like these are assassins. Assassins you don't usually put in a very small, crowded room all together. Like, okay, we're gonna put all our assassins together.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna let them sneak, like jump them. That's not really what assassins. That's more of a to me. That's more like what a grunt soldier would do.
Listen,
I can't remember. Did they? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, based on what we've seen, here I am referencing the Patreon again. Based on what we saw from 13 Assassins, what you're supposed to do is take over an entire town,
right,
and then set up little kill boxes, and whatnot.
They're not as creative.
Yeah,
really
were there? I can't remember. Were there any guards actually stationed outside of this thing, or were they all just kind of waiting in there?
There's
right,
two.
So you got the two Frenchies out front.
Okay,
or at least
they're
wearing
French.
French. They're wearing. Well, yeah. Remember. Yeah. They're supposed to be like her guards.
Well, I know they're supposed to be, but you said okay. So they're disguised as French. They're probably British guys.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter
their
because they're the
haircuts.
first ones that get shoved through the door.
That's right.
I don't understand the plan though. He planned to have her there, and then she's not there.
Yeah. So the idea is that the princess is supposed to be in that hut. Obviously, there's a gang of dudes.
But when they talked about this, they just talked about it.
Yeah.
Longshanks doesn't say, let's pretend to take her there.
Right.
He's like, you should send her there. And do you think the plan? Look, plans change. We're gonna be out of here in like 2 weeks.
Isabel definitely took the plan that Longshanks was devising, learned about it from Nicolette, started to do her own planning behind the scenes.
She's in Scotland.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. That's her carriage. We're going to see her in the next scene.
in the fuck hut.
Exactly.
So were they separate trips? So they were like, stay here, and she's like, sure.
I literally think they brought the carriage and she's in it and all the soldiers, and then they left her at the fuck hut and with no guards, which also doesn't make any sense.
Well, she probably was like, okay, we're doing Longshanks's plan here. You all wait in the hut. I'm going to be over here. Then you can jump him, kill him. I feel like she changed the plan, and the assassins, because she's a princess, just had to go along with it.
Yeah, I've been in on this the whole time. Don't worry. I'm wink, wink. I'm in on it. We're going to definitely get this fucker.
But basically, they push the guards in the door, slam the door shut, get a cart up there, and then the boiling oil comes back.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's a good thing they took York, because they've been putting all that oil to good work.
They've had all that oil for months. They're literally lousy with it. They don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
Well, the Strait of Hormuz was open then.
Right.
So.
Poured on them. Not that this...
We don't need the Strait. We've got all the oil. We've got all the boiling oil we need.
Not that this house in any way needed boiling oil to light on fire. It's made of dry ass thatch.
It's a literal tinderbox.
Yeah.
But I mean, what really gets set up is, those bodies have been hanging from the rafters for many years. And at this point, they're pretty flammable.
Yeah.
It's just the smell of having to wait in there for the ambush. I really actually do feel even worse for the soldier. They had to sit through that stank for so long.
No, that stuff's
and
dried
their
up.
reward.
It's fine.
Yeah.
You think there's dried meat up there?
Yeah.
It smells like beef jerky at this point. Yeah. Now it smells like barbecue.
I feel sorry for the poor bastard whose house they used, who comes home and is like, "What the fuck, guys? What the fuck?"
You had the guy who owns this cottage is probably one of the people from that opening village where the magistrate killed Murren. He's like, the English came and they burned my village. I got to go find a cottage elsewhere. And then he comes home today and he's like, there's a bunch of burned English assassins in the rubble of my house. Why does this keep happening to me?
Or after they're all sitting by the river, and when Campbell's dead body's there, and they're like, we could use Campbell's house. He's not going to use it anymore.
True.
And Amish is like, too soon.
It's like technically my house now. I don't
Be family home.
I mean, you have to build it that big for Amish to even fit into it. So yeah, they murder all the English and then watch it. There's nothing better than a scene of people watching something burn with people screaming inside of it. You're just like
the
boy,
house.
And this
The
is
house.
This is the second Mel Gibson movie where they lock people in a house, basically a big area, and burn them to death while they watch.
Is that did that happen in The Patriot?
Yeah.
So
Even
this is
though that
actually this is the impetus.
Yeah,
He
Robin,
reused it for The
the Patriot
Patriot.
is also bullshit. Okay.
Yeah.
Not historically.
There wasn't a
accurate.
Revolutionary War. You're right.
No.
I don't fall for that.
Yeah. But yeah, this is where he got his bloodlust for burning people in buildings.
Yeah. And then what was real fun is that we got a little cameo from the Bloodhound gang, because as they're staring around, they're like, the roof, the roof is on fire.
Honestly, I like how Mel ended this scene by like panning out, and you see this little girl like turn and look at the camera and smirk.
I can't believe you referenced the Bloodhound Gang, and my first thought was, well, if you got the crime, we got the time with a Bloodhound Gang from 321 Contact. From 321 Contact. That's the original Bloodhound Gang. We all know this.
What? Just kidding. I knew that one.
We don't need no water. Let the motherfucker burn.
So the next scene, I think, is
And we
probably
go on to the bad touch. This is
the
the bad
worst.
touch.
Right.
This is the worst part of the movie. In a movie full of historical inaccuracies, this one bugs me the most. Of like, well, he's got a fucker, right?
I know, exactly.
It's like a note from the studio, and it's like, all right, write it in. We'll fuck her in the fuck hut, whatever.
I mean, again, this is like the first time I've like watched this movie without really analyzing the history. With analyzing the history, rather, I usually just kind of watch.
I know
it
who
as a
analyzed
story.
the history here.
Hey-oh. And I'm just thinking, historians must be losing their fucking minds watching this.
Yeah, you're like, what the fuck, man?
Honestly. It's like, yeah, Eleanor Roosevelt hooked up with Winston Churchill, remember?
Yeah. And they didn't
pretty
have a
hot scene.
baby. A really old baby came out.
Yeah. This is more like Eleanor Roosevelt hooking up with Teddy Roosevelt as far as the historical misalignment there.
Yeah.
Story-wise, I do have to wonder how many cottages Isabel like visited before she picked this one, because she's a princess. She's going to be queen someday. She's not just going to get nailed up against a rock in a sex stream. She's going to like very carefully pick which one of these Scottish Airbnbs she's going to rent.
Yeah, she went to her Airbnb, and when she got there, she was like, "Oh, this bed's too hard." And then she went to another one. She's like, "Oh, this bed's too soft." So, and then there's a whole porridge scene. Porridge is basically soup, so we all know this. So
That is true.
she
It's
had to
thick
deal
soup.
with all this shit before she finally got to this house. What's funny is that if you look really closely, if you're ever wondering what Fiona from Shrek was modeled on, it's her.
Yeah,
It's exactly her.
Yep.
that's true.
They
Same
were
outfit.
like same outfit, same hair. Like it's literally the exact same thing. So I was like, "Oh,
I can't believe I never saw it
wow.
before.
yeah."
That's
Why,
Yeah,
how would you
that's
you
true.
know that? And like I noticed now there is how come she can't see William Wallace standing in there? Go to 11 minutes and 30 seconds when she's sitting there waiting. He's standing there with his hood on, and she can't see him. And
Well,
he
she's
takes
got her
his hood off.
back turned. You know,
She's in a one-room fuck hut. How'd she not see him come in?
I mean, it's also lit by candles. It's not the brightest.
It's lit by a
Situation.
bonfire in the middle of it, not candles. I mean, there are candles because
Yeah,
you
there's still
got
candles.
to set the mood.
Exactly.
I mean, this never happened, so there could have been like a horse standing in there as well, and it would be just as believable, right?
I mean,
So-
Nicolette is somewhere in that hut.
Absolutely. Yes.
So he comes in and he's like, "I just watched a bunch of people burn in a house. I am rock hard. Let's go. We're doing this."
She does try and stand on business a little bit at the beginning, talking about shipments and whatnot. he does ask, "Why are you helping me?" several times, and she mentions that it's because of the way that he is looking at her right now, and that is the off to the races gunshot that he was waiting for.
Yeah.
Just swallows her face.
For some reason, I remembered like a longer sex scene here. I thought there was going to be like they really just kind of lay down and then it just cuts to the next scene. But
Yeah,
What
Robin
version of
likes
this movie
pumping.
did you download, and what website was it? Because it definitely wasn't like a Netflix or something like that.
Robin, you watched Braveheart.
yeah, Braveheart. That's what I saw. He got to it first. Yes, I mean, that story was a little made up as well.
Actually, Braveheart is actually more historically accurate than this movie.
That's true.
So yeah, they have sex and it's dumb. it's
Yeah.
just stupid. Like basically,
Why?
they're trying to make it like later on they're gonna basically have it as I'm gonna have a baby and it's not gonna be English and the king of England from now on is gonna be a Scotsman basically. And it's like what? Come on.
I think it's more like they're really trying to make this into Robin Hood. I mean, she is totally made Marion coded, and she is delivering secrets from the royalty that, and she's his secret ally. And yeah, I mean, he even walks into his ambush later on with a hood over his head.
Yeah.
The next
I
the
do
next scene-
appreciate
yeah.
the return of the Highlander strategy of hit, run, hide. Because he hits it and then he rides away, and then he's literally hiding in, like a crag somewhere.
Yeah.
Her hair is so fucking long.
Yeah.
In this next scene, that's when Clompy's like, "Oh, now I'm rock hard." It's
Look
her
at the
hair is
mane
like-
on her.
I know it is so long. It's like down to her knees.
With hair that long, you know that when they were banging in the sex hut, she was pulling hair out of her ass.
Oh yeah,
Like
No,
the most
leave it in there.
inelegant thing.
leave it in there. It's so
She's like, hold on, let me put my hair up in a ponytail. 3 hours later.
I have a question. What question from the audience? How the fuck is she getting home? Everyone that she came with is dead. Her ride is burned to a crisp. Is she gonna have to go get in that trailer thing by herself and be like, "Oh my god, you're not gonna believe what happened"?
Her cart is intact. It's fine. So
car.
if she can, work the reins, she can drive herself home.
She's
I
a
assume.
14th century princess. There's no way she knows how to do any of this stuff.
Plus, she got William Wallace. I think it'll be a while before she wants to sit on a hard wooden bench being dragged along a country road.
I'm gonna just walk for a little while. I need to lay down.
Let me walk this off. Jeez.
Jesus Christ.
It is weird to think. It is weird to think, like, did she just go back by herself? What did she say when she got back? I mean, did they get news of the ambush being ambushed before she showed back up and maybe thought she was dead for a while?
You're not going to believe what happened.
It's just Tiffany. She's expendable.
Yeah, there's really no ramifications. Like, we don't see any of the stuff going on. Like, we don't see her getting defenestrated out of the window for fucking up the plan. Here, the next scene really annoys me again.
The montage?
Yeah, because I don't need to see Robert the Bruce standing over his father like he cares. Like he's still like putting his hand on him. Like, fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is nice to see Longshanks like doing that like cold and alone coughing thing.
Yeah.
Well, it's because he got scratched by Nuclear Man.
Yeah.
That's what happened. He's got kryptonite poisoning.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Isabel is having the time of her life mentally replaying the scene we just watched.
I mean, she literally smells her fingers in this scene.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what did you guys do?
She got up in that kilt.
Oh, yeah.
Got all up in it.
Talk about soup. Oh,
He found his sachet of like bouillon cubes.
Oh.
Not as good as sugar cubes. Sorry, I'll go back to the stable.
Okay, so meanwhile, on like a rainy, clouded over patch of rock.
You can just say normal Scottish weather.
Yeah. So another normal day in Scotland.
And Steven, as usual, just the best.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Was that a fucking joke that he dropped there?
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like, off with their hoods.
Yeah.
And he's like, our noble saviors have arrived. He makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Did he read Alice in Wonderland? Where it's like off with the.
I like that when they pull the hoods off, they're like, we know where we are.
Yeah.
Look at all the mist and the rain.
And peat
Still in
moss
Scotland, right?
Yeah. Well, we got to put the hoods on them. That way they don't recognize this rocky outcropping from literally every other rocky outcropping.
We've been on this horse for 12 minutes. We're like right outside Edinburgh, you assholes. I know where we are.
Yeah, so Craig is like,
yeah.
come to Edinburgh. We'll hang out. We'll have a good time.
Come on, yeah.
We'll have a few laughs.
Now I know what a TV dinner feels like.
And basically, the way that he convinces William, hey, you need to come, is he pulls out the little Murrin marriage rag that Robert the Bruce found on the battlefield.
Yep. And
he gets around.
He
didn't find it on the battlefield. He fell out of William's thing when he threw on the horse. It doesn't matter.
Right. It wasn't covered in shit and blood.
Yeah.
The point is, he has to have it
blood.
back. He has to have it back because we need it for the end of the movie. So the rag is back. The Chekhov's rag is back.
William's on the rag again.
So yeah, this is basically a trap. Hamish sees it. William sees it. Stephen sees it. But like the tactical advantage of having the support of the nobles is like what is going to push this campaign back into an upward trajectory.
Yeah. I think at this point we're like, now after Falkirk, everyone's basically dead. We've only got a ragtag group. Mm-hmm. We need the nobles. I don't really think they do need the nobles, but this is where the movie's going. So
I mean, they establish in this cut two things that are proven wrong. Everybody that William meets will just completely swear allegiance to him wherever he goes, and also he can always smell an ambush. It's like those things are totally disagreed. Like, oh no, actually, we need the nobles, and he totally walks into this trap.
And then Hamish comes out of nowhere and just kind of sideswipes me. He's like, "You're just doing this for Murrin. Because you think she sees you?" And he's like, "Are you kidding? I just fucked that lady in the foot hut just like yesterday. What are you talking about?"
Yeah,
I had what they call in France le rebound.
Yeah, William says, "I know she sees me," and I'm like, "Really? Because you just had sex with a princess."
I like it when ghosts watch. Like, that's one of my things.
Did Murrin show up in his dream the next night, and he was like, "We were on a break."
Yeah,
I had a menage ghoul.
It's not technically cheating, just like saying an oath to an oath breaker is not really an oath. Having sex with somebody when your loved one is dead is not really cheating.
It does make me wonder, like, when they were in the sex hut, did Isabel feel like a cold wind against the back of her neck, and it was like she was just having like a ghostly three-way or something like that?
Betraying me.
No, William's laying back, and all of a sudden his kilt gets pulled up invisibly, and he's like, "Whoa!"
Yeah, and then they're playing the Ghostbusters theme during the montage.
You hear Murrin go. You guys start with that. She is French, so we have no idea. Ooh la la, what they started with.
Yeah, Isabel pulled out a feather, and William was like, "What is that for?" And she's like, "You'll find out."
It will tickle.
He's like, and it was even more disconcerting. He's not only did Murrin watch, but Campbell's ghost also watched them down. And he's like, "That's right, get him, get her."
Oh,
all right, now turn her over.
Where was the sideline commentary of Campbell and Murrin sitting on the sidelines evaluating?
Like Force Ghosts at the end of Return of the Jedi. They're just sitting there waiting with a Scarface. They're all just like,
he's giving her the old yub nub, and then they show up to smile and nod.
Your own father watched me fuck that French lady. What? How dare you? And of course, so Hamish punches him.
Yeah, you don't really want to bring up someone's dead dad during an argument. It does not go well.
Who's got two thumbs and boned a French lady while your dead dad watched this guy? So yeah, he's gonna go anyway. He has to. He knows he has to. And also in his mind, he is hoping against all hope that Robert the Bruce is not a complete dickhead. And to be fair to Robert the Bruce was not being a dickhead in this scene.
Yeah, Robert
Robin
actually, he's like in a good mood. He's hopeful. He's like, yes, we're going to turn this around.
He's got on his spring furs.
Yep.
He's dressed for success.
He's got a little spring in his step. Like William rides through the gate and he's like hopping down the steps. He's like, oh, here's my buddy. Here's my friend Will.
Here's my friend Will, who I completely betrayed not 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
He just believed in a guy named Craig. And you just never believe in guys named Craig.
No. Why would you go there, you fucking moron? Anyway, he gets
the argument is that like without the nobles, nothing happens. Like their campaign ends, it's completely stopped. There's no forward progress. He's desperate, is what it is.
You know what's sad is that, we talked about the actual history of how William got caught last time, and how he goes into the scene with Isabel is literally like how he was caught in real life. He went to a cabin and was going to meet Robert the Bruce, and Robert the Bruce wasn't there. Surprise, we caught you, and so it's almost like
he went to a fuck hut to fuck Robert the Bruce.
Yeah. It's almost like, Randall Welch was like, okay, well, what if he got laid first?
Yeah.
So he goes to the cabin, he gets laid, and then an obvious ambush gets set up, and he totally goes for it willingly against the advice of everybody around him.
Yeah. So the third guy has set up some sort of plan with Robert the Ooze.
Yeah.
to fuck up Robert, to fuck up all this plans, and Robert the Bruce notices, and they do like a slow-mo.
No. Yeah, and he starts getting beaten as well.
Yeah, real it reminds me of when we watched Masters of the Universe, like where the chicken hut was right next to where Rodney King got beat up.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. I forgot that part of that.
Yeah. Part of this movie where they have the Edinburgh riots. Yeah.
It's Edinburgh.
Real big issue.
RSVP, by the way, to Lubbock. James Tolkien. Got to give him a shout out. Give him a shout. He died at 94.
94. He was an actor who was not a slacker.
Not at all.
Not at all. Anyway, they beat up Braveheart.
Yep.
He is bloodied within an inch of his life, knocked out. And this is the final straw for Robert. He's like, seriously, Dad, again? Father!
Again, it's super dramatic. Robert the Bruce cut. He's like, why? And
also, we haven't really seen Robert the Ooze in a while, and he's not doing good. Like, the ooze has gotten everywhere. Basically bandages are keeping him together.
From when we last saw him during the montage, yeah, he like I'm pretty sure that strip across his face is holding the nose on.
Yeah.
He's basically Imhotep at this point.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He's Imhotep, and he's gotten the eyeballs and the tongue. He's just he only needs a couple more things required before he can put the plagues of Egypt onto Scotland.
We need the Americans to show up.
Yeah.
So does Robert try to kill his dad for a second there?
I mean, he squishes him up against the wall. That's probably this is another one, Rick. If you're adding sound effects, instead of adding fart sounds, I would add like, what if you can find like bags of water being squished up against stuff? Like it just sounds like liquid being pushed against stuff.
Can the reels just be all ASMR this week, Rick? I'm just asking. Farts and oozing squishy noises. Oh, you could fall asleep to that.
Or you could just keep using the fart sounds. Yeah. And it's just him. Like every time you push him up against the wall, you're saying.
Yeah. So the leper says to Robert, now you know what to hate. Now you're ready to be king. And he fires back with the statement, my hate dies with you. And I'm like, what does that mean? Like, Like once the leper is dead, Robert the Bruce is gonna have like.
Well, Robert
I'm
the
gonna
Bruce
have-
was about to
I'm gonna
say,
have no hate in
"No,
my
you
heart."
are," and it didn't work out. So he's like, "No, you are," and they're like, "That's not going to work. That's a terrible.
Father, I am rubber and you are glue.
and you are ooze, and you are goo. I am rubber, and you are goo. Whatever bounces off me and gets inside of you."
Yeah.
Yeah, Senior's got a bit of the Emperor in him as well. It's like, now that you know how to hate, you have completed your path to the dark side.
Yeah.
Yes. So be it, Scotsman.
So we cut to some castle somewhere. I didn't bother to look it up. I don't care.
Meanwhile, at a castle,
I figured it was York.
again.
York, or are we at? Is
Yeah.
Falkirk and York the same place? No.
There's like a big ramp going to a gatehouse type of thing.
Because they're
but-
definitely still in Scotland. In this movie, are they inferring that he dies in Scotland? I feel like he dies in England because
yeah, I think they drag him all the way back to London. This might be London.
because we
okay.
see later on we see she's there. Everybody's like around. I feel
Yeah.
like, and they're not like on a Rumspringer. They're not like on a trip.
Yeah.
Why don't they cut to Big Ben and make it a little bit more obvious?
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Why don't you show me Trafalgar Square, which everyone knows? If you've ever been to London, this is my joke for London. Every road in London somehow, like MC Escher, leads to Trafalgar Square. I have walked many ways in London, and every time we were like, God damn it, we're back at fucking Trafalgar Square. I feel like I went the opposite direction. It's like in the middle. I don't know why. And every road.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
Hey kids, look, it's Big Ben.
Big Ben, Parliament. Never mind.
Yeah, so this is where we meet the royal magistrate. He's like the
Mhm.
regular magistrate, but he's like the royal one.
Oh,
He's got a fancier robe than the last one we dealt with.
He's like in also in Return of the Jedi. He's like those guys that definitely have names on Wikipedia that are like standing there bowing to the emperor in the emperor's. And you're like, who the fuck are these guys?
And it's weird how they like walk William in and they like station him right on top of the taint of high treason. It was I didn't expect a taint to be there to be standing in, but he's there.
Yeah. It's just it's funny to hear it referred to as like you're tainted by high treason instead of
Right.
like you've committed high treason. I don't know. I think it's probably just old timey speak. But it's weird to hear the word taint is what I'm saying.
Why
It's
did
a lot of-
jailers at this time not wear shirts? The guy behind him's not wearing a shirt. This is a formal event. Like, why are you fucking coming in here? You're rocking abs.
Yeah. Listen, I've
Into
been
this.
working on my body for a reason. Okay, I will
Well,
show it off where
this
I
is
can.
This is before he started to slowly rot, like the guy in the basement of the Three Musketeers movie.
Oh yeah.
Our dungeon daddy that we all loved. I mean, they're all dungeon
Oh, yeah.
daddies. Let's put it this way.
So William drops the hashtag not my king.
Yeah.
Here.
William is the kind of guy that if he got stopped for like having a tail light out or going a little bit over the speed
Yeah,
limit, he'd be like, "I'm a sovereign citizen.
You can't.
I don't
my
have to follow
card
your
shows
rules.
that I have the rule that I can do what I want. You can't take me anywhere."
You don't need to see my identification."
I mean, they
Oh my-
basically are Waco people at this point. They live in like a weird place by themselves. They all have their own rules. You know,
Some of them die by buildings burning down around them.
so basically they're saying you will receive your purification. That purification is pain and death. So like you're fucked. But as Stephen would say, basically you're fucked.
You're fucked.
Yeah. The magistrate asked, "Do you have anything to say?" And he's like, "It's better to burn out than fade away."
Yeah. So yeah, this cut ends right before what I assume is going to be a very long torture scene.
Oh yeah. Let me tell you, all of cut 8 is just torture and end credits.
I'm rock hard.
Yeah, I know Robin is ready to go. Robin needs to go to the fuck hut. This movie, I mean, they are playing with your emotions. It is sad. This is like other than the love scene, which is stupid.
Mhm.
Like you are like, oh shit, he's gonna. And at first you think like when you watch the movie, like, oh, is he gonna have some cool like escape? Because that's usually what happens in these movies is like there's a fun escape.
Yeah.
plan, like Three
This is a
Musketeers.
plan all along. Yeah.
There's something. Like, you're like, oh, Hamish and Stephen have a whole plan where they're the executioners. They're going to pull off their masks and throw Braveheart into a cart and drive off. No.
Yeah, he's going to be standing there on the little gangplank, and he's going to look up at Longshanks and be like, Longshanks, if you let me go, your life will be spared. And then he starts nodding, and like Hamish nods, and Stephen nods, and Lando nods, and R2D2 does a little bit of a nod.
Well, he nods at Steven, and then Steven spits his sword out of his mouth, shoots it straight in the air. His long sword shoots out of Steven's mouth, and Braveheart does a flip and grabs it. It's fucking great.
It's your last chance, Longshanks. Join us or die.
Yeah.
Or free us or die.
And you hear Longshanks like,
imagine Jabba joined up.
Actually, it's more of a throaty cough because he's actively dying. I do love when Isabel comes around him with the chain and chokes him. He's like, and then
How about that bikini?
Edward Jr. does try and peck the eye out of C-3PO, but
Oh, I can't wait for cut set 8, Return of the Scotsman.
I do remember one thing from the final scene where he's like strapped down. He starts weirdly asking the guards around him if they're Jewish.
Yeah.
I thought that was
inappropriate. It's inappropriate.
Yeah.
So come back next week, because I'm sure there's something that will happen at that point. If only there was somebody who could tell us what's going to happen.
Oh, you're absolutely right, Jonathan, because next time, Isabel visits William in his cell and offers him a potion to dull the pain, but he refuses. The princess next visits the king on his deathbed, where she promises an end to his bloodline. Outside, the mob has gathered to see William's execution, cheering as he is hanged, racked, and ultimately disemboweled. The tide turns as William's refusal to surrender earns him the sympathy of the crowd, and he lets out one last cry of freedom before the headsman's axe falls. Robert the Bruce takes command as the credits roll in cut 8 of Braveheart.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're going to finish this movie up. This has been a good movie. I actually have
roll
enjoyed
right
the whole
into the
thing.
sequel.
Very glad that we did 8 cuts. You give a little bit more time with each one of these individual scenes. Also, this movie is hella long.
Yep.
Come on.
Well, you guys can watch listen to more hella long stuff if you come over to our Patreon, patreon.com/Swordboys. We are, the wheel has been cleaned. We are
Purified?
and purified.
Or we're being purified by the wheel, actually.
Yes,
Exactly.
we're being purified by the wheel. Every 2 weeks, we watch a movie that is it has swords in it. That's all we know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They are sometimes long movies. They are sometimes short movies that feel like they're long movies.
Yeah. Sometimes they're movies with really good plots. Sometimes they're not good plots. Sometimes it's the third Beastmaster. You never know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
So, join us over there. If you're not. If you are, thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, yeah.
We'll see you. Hey, guys, I got to go to the fuck hut. So I'll see you guys next week. All right. In a couple of weeks. All right.
Can I watch?
Sure. We got to die first.
Yes, that's true. It's worth dying for.
It is. All right, then. Clang, clang.
Clang, clang.
Clang!
Bunch of ghost fuckers.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm going with you.